Hey everybody, here's my entry into the Halloween figure contest. Now this will actually end up being a two-part video. This is just one just to show the actual mini and the diorama, and then there'll be a second video which is kind of the background to what this is. But essentially we have, I decided to do a take on okay, we've all seen what characters in the universe do when they, in the mortal universe, when they dress up for Halloween, but what if they had Halloween in the warp? What would they dress like? So this here is a demon miniature, and I have him dressed as a Grey Knight, which you get a figure in the warp would probably be what they would consider scary things on Halloween. So I just made him up a halberd out of some stick and a piece of wood, kind of envisioning this is like a costume he put together maybe with his mother or whatever the demon equivalent of a mother is. And so he kind of scratch built his own little outfit. You can see that's a helmet off a Grey Knight figure there. And take this off, and the horn is actually where this whole thing started from when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and the inspiration for that came from this, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with, which is candy corn. I'm guessing this is as popular in other parts of the world as it is in the US, but that was this little piece of candy was the inspiration for basically this entire diorama. And again, like I said, there'll be a second video with kind of the story behind what exactly is going on here. But from what you can see so far, it's just this little demon guy who was out trick-or-treating, and obviously he was looking for more than candy. And he dressed up as a scary Grey Knight. The little rusty helmet back on him here. So the helmet, like I said, is from a Grey Knight, one of the box sets, I don't remember which one. And then this is just a piece of board which is wired onto the stick there, and the, what do you call it, not the cape, whatever the piece of cloth is over, that's just green stuffed and then painted up. And then I applied some skulls from one of the decal sheets I had laying around. Now the actual armor bits on him here, those are actually, I was figuring, they obviously wouldn't have Grey Knight armor laying around. So, I just figured he made up his own armor at home with, whatever he had laying around, some pieces of pipe or tubing. What that actually is the protectors from paintbrushes, which I just cut up and then coated in silver paint. Let's get him down there on his feet as well. I don't know if I can zoom in. And I put him on a muddy base. It's Halloween, so it's got to be rainy and nasty out. And the tree is just a piece of plant I found outside. Since it's fall here, there's a lot of dead plants laying around, so that's just an old plant with some roots and stuff that look like a pretty good little tree. And that melon's just a green stuffed melon with some wire going out into the ground. The mud is just regular filler like you use for around the house. And then it's coated with several layers of different browns and some gloss to give it that wet look. So he's got little muddy footprints there. And then the blood coming out from that very questionable goodie bag. That's just various inks, and then again some gloss put over that. And that's a miscellaneous skull from some I had laying around. The rope is just a piece of twine. This is just various basing materials and then some greens and tans put over the top of it. That little scrub brush is actually some bristles out of some old cheapo paint brushes I had laying around. And then that little apple or whatever is also just a green stuffed little thing with some wire for the top. But yeah, overall I like the way it came out. And I guess if I had to give this whole little diorama a title, it would be Corny's Happy Halloween. And again, the video I put up here in the next day or two will explain the whole purpose behind this diorama. This was originally just going to be a single figure, then turned into a diorama, and then as I was painting it up and gave him his candy corn horn, a story started to develop, and ended up becoming more than just a single figure. But anyway, this is my entry. This will be my entry video. I'll put a link down below once the background video is available for what exactly this is all going on here. But again, the basics for the purposes of this is, what would a warp spawn creature dress like on Halloween? Obviously they're not going to dress as ghouls or mummies or anything traditional that we think of. They would have to dress as something scary for them. And the scariest thing I could think for somebody in the warp would be a Grey Knight. And you can see he's got his little cut out there where his eye's just peeking up over the top. But yeah, that's it. Hope you like it. And like I said, stand by, and in the next couple of days I should have another video up, and you'll see some more information about this. In the meantime, hope you like it, and if you have any questions, post them down below. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, and have a happy Halloween. Bye.